Hello and welcome to the Alex Nitzberg Show. I'm Alex Nitzberg and I haven't done one of these live shows in quite some time. I used to do them every week and then lately I've been doing pre-recorded shows, but I'm going to start doing some live shows again here. And I'm actually going to start doing more than one a week, I think. But boy, I mean, have you been paying attention to this election cycle? This is a crazy election cycle. Obviously, we just have recently President Joe Biden announcing that he is not going to seek re-election anymore. And he threw his support behind Vice President Kamala Harris, and the Democrats, many prominent Democrats seem to be falling in line to support Vice President Kamala Harris. So we'll see what happens on that front, but I'm going to talk to you a bit about that today. And let me go ahead and switch over my camera here so I can get into that. So here is this note. We know where President Biden was announcing that he is not going to continue seeking re-election. I'm sure you've heard about that at this point. And you can see here, he said, "I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and to focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term." And then he threw his support behind Vice President Kamala Harris, saying on this tweet here, "I want to offer my full support and endorsement for Kamala to be the nominee of our party this year." Here are some comments that Vice President Kamala Harris just made just a few minutes ago, actually, on Monday.
And it is my great honor to have Joe's endorsement in this race.
You sure do.
And it is my intention to go out and earn this nomination and to win.
Oh, and I should have mentioned earlier in the video, if you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. All right, so yeah, there's that. Now check this out. The @JoeBiden Twitter account now actually has Harris for president up at the top on the banner photo, or the banner image, or whatever you want to call that. And look at this. We now have a person running for president who has she, her pronouns in her bio. So yeah, now we'll see if she actually ends up being the official Democrat nominee. But like I said, I'm going to show you all these people all these Democrats that are endorsing her. Nancy Pelosi, for one, former Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, she has here, saying with immense pride and limitless optimism for our country's future, I endorse Vice President Kamala Harris for President of the United States. So Nancy Pelosi, Elizabeth Warren.
I'm endorsing Vice President Kamala Harris because she's ready to step up, bring our party together, go toe-to-toe with Donald Trump, and win in November.
So you got Elizabeth Warren, you got Nancy Pelosi there. Here, Ayanna Pressley, Congresswoman Representative Ayanna Pressley, she has this to say.
I vigorously endorse Kamala Harris. She is a moral and empathetic leader. She is poised, she is prepared, and she is qualified.
So she is vigorously endorsing Kamala Harris. And even AOC, Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez from New York, she said on this tweet here, "Kamala Harris will be the next president of the United States. I pledge my full support to ensure her victory in November. Now more than ever, it is crucial that our party and country swiftly unite to defeat Donald Trump and the threat to American democracy. Let's get to work." Now, California Governor Gavin Newsom, he is also, basically backing Kamala Harris. He's got this tweet here: "Tough, fearless, tenacious. With our democracy at stake and our future on the line, no one is better to prosecute the case against Donald Trump's dark vision and guide our country in a healthier direction than America's Vice President Kamala Harris." And also Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer. She also is backing Kamala Harris.
Hi, Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer here. Today I am fired up to endorse Kamala Harris for President of the United States.
Okay, and also now former President Barack Obama has not yet thrown his support behind Kamala Harris. He put out a statement after, I guess, reacting to Biden's dropping out. And in that he said, "We will be navigating uncharted waters in the days ahead, but I have extraordinary confidence that the leaders of our party will be able to create a process from which an outstanding nominee emerges. I believe that Joe Biden's vision of a generous, prosperous, and united America that provides opportunity for everyone will be on full display at the Democratic Convention in August." So he did not go as far as others to actually endorse Kamala Harris at this point. But we will see what happens. Like I said, it looks like a lot of prominent Democrats are expressing support for Kamala Harris. Oh, right. And also, I was just going to mention this interesting factoid here. This guy, I tweeted the other day, he said, this will be the first presidential election since 1976 to not have a Biden, Bush, or Clinton on the ticket. And if you think about that, you can go back in 1980, it wasn't president yet, but Ronald Reagan was running for president with George H.W. Bush as his running mate. And that was the same, in 1980 and 1984. And then on the 1988 election, obviously, George H.W. Bush won that election. Obviously, he's on the ticket. He won. In 1992, 1996, Bill Clinton. And 2000, you had George W. Bush in 2004 as well. And then in 2008 and 2012, Biden was on he was the vice president, the running mate of Obama. 2016, Hillary Clinton. She didn't win, but she was running as a Democratic nominee. And then obviously 2020, Biden. So this 2024 election, actually, interestingly, in decades, it will be, this guy's right, it'll be the first presidential election cycle in decades to not have a Biden, a Bush, or a Clinton somewhere on one of the tickets, basically. So that's kind of interesting. And then one more little bit of this is totally off topic, but I'm going to start talking about Bitcoin more. So I wanted to note that former President Donald Trump, the Republican presidential nominee, he is going to be speaking at the Bitcoin conference in Nashville, Tennessee later this week. So I'm hoping to, and I plan to, I think I'll probably have Nate Martin, who I had on the last episode of the show from the Bitcoin Effect YouTube channel. He's going to be at the conference. So I'm thinking that at some point while he's there, it might be before Trump speaks, might be after, hopefully after, but at some point I'm going to have him on the show, hopefully to talk about the conference a little bit, and we'll see what Trump says. He's become pretty pro-Bitcoin, pro-crypto in his remarks lately. So obviously that will be interesting. And obviously he wouldn't be going to the Bitcoin conference if he wasn't going to say something pro-Bitcoin probably. So, but yeah, he'll be speaking at that. So we'll keep an eye on that and see what happens there. All right, so thank you for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to start doing these videos more often during the week. Live videos, so please join in. I'll probably be doing them around afternoon, evening, some days now. So we'll see. I might try doing them every day for a while, or I might not do it every day. I might just do it maybe like every other day. We'll see how it goes. But thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.